Hello everyone. It has been a while since my last updated my backyard. Today I would like to take you on a tour of my backyard. It is the first week after Easter and spring has just begun. After 2 full days of rain, my backyard in April 2026 feels like it has awakened from a deep, nourishing sleep. The earth is still damp beneath my feet, soft and fragrant, releasing that quiet, sacred scent only rain can bring, like the soil itself is breathing again. Everything looks freshly washed, renewed, almost as if time paused just long enough for nature to gather its strength and return with quiet abundance. This morning, when I stepped outside, I had to stop for a moment. The garden did not just look beautiful, it felt alive in a way that gently touched the heart. Every leaf seemed greener, every petal more vivid, every corner filled with a kind of quiet celebration. It is the kind of beauty that doesn't demand attention but instead invites you to slow down and simply notice. The epiphyllum, my night blooming treasure, the golden prey, is especially captivating this season. Its thick, arching stems have grown fuller, and the buds are now swelling with promise. There is something deeply poetic about this plant, how it waits patiently, almost silently, before offering its brief but breathtaking bloom. It reminds me that not all beauty is meant to last long, but that doesn't make it any less meaningful. In fact, it makes it more precious. The golden prey have tricolor and it usually bloom and lasts for 5 days. Nearby, the clematis vines, the purple, are stretching upward, climbing with quiet determination. Their blossoms, soft yet striking, seem to float in the air like little stars caught between earth and sky. Shades of purple and lavender weave through the garden, creating a gentle harmony that feels both calming and uplifting. Watching them climb reminds me that growth never has to be loud but can be steady, graceful, and full of purpose. The rhododendrons, on the other hand, are impossible to ignore. They bloom with boldness and feels almost joyful, clusters with vibrant flowers bursting open, as they have been waiting on winter for this exact moment. Their colors, deep magentas, create sense of fullness, as though the garden itself is overflowing with life. There is something comforting in their presence, something that feels rooted and strong. And then there is the bougainvillea climbing along the edges of the yard like carefree spirit. Its bright red and orange papery bricks catch the light in the way that feels almost playful. After the rain, their colors seem even more intense, as if the sky itself had kissed them awake. They spill over the arch and trellises without apology, reminding me that beauty doesn't always stay within boundaries. It expands, it reaches, it claims its space. Together, these flowers do more than decorate the backyard, it transforms it. There was once just a quiet outdoor space had become something closer to a sanctuary, a small paradise tucked away from the noise of the world. It is the place where time slows down, where worries soften and the heart finds room to
These are
breathe.
my corner of the clematis, and in front of the clematis is the forget-me-not. It's a tiny forget-me-not. In the summer, they will be about 1 foot tall and it's bigger. And look at this one, my epiphyllum. And down here is a rhododendron. Wow, this one actually have some very sweet scent. Very, the fragrance is very sweet.
Standing there, surrounded by this living tapestry, I feel a quiet gratitude, not the loud kind that demands words, but the gentle kind that settles deep within the soul. The rain, which at first felt like an interruption, has revealed itself as a gift. It has washed away the dust, nourished the roots, and reminded me that sometimes growth requires a little darkness, a little waiting, a little surrender. Now, as the sun begins to peek through the clouds, the garden glows with a soft golden light. Droplets still cling on the petals and leaves, catching the sunlight like tiny jewels. It is fleeting moment, this perfect balance between rain and shine. It is enough. In this backyard, there is simple space filled with blooming life. I am reminded that paradise does not have to be far away. Sometimes it grows quietly just outside our door, waiting for us to step outside, breathe deeply, and truly see it. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy it. I will give you another tour in a couple weeks when all of my epiphyllum open in full bloom. Thank you. Xin chào mọi người, hôm nay là tháng 4 cuối tuần. Bữa nay tôi sẽ làm một cái video backyard tour